Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan Melendez and I have a blog called The Candid Appetite. For years, I've been sharing original recipes, but on this show, I'm sharing recipes you find in everyday grocery store ingredients. It's called Recipe on the Back. This first episode, we're going to be making original Nilla Banana Pudding. It's right here on a box of Nilla Wafers. I thought it'd be fun to try a new recipe that I've never made, but this one it has no chilling time, and then it has a meringue that you bake. So I thought it'd be interesting. So the ingredients are, what does it have? It has granulated sugar, flour, salt, eggs, milk, vanilla wafers, and some bananas. That's it. Okay, let's get started. So we have, what does it say here? It says, mix together half cup sugar, the flour, salt, in a bowl. Okay? 3/4 cup granulated sugar. So 3/4 cup granulated sugar. Nope, that's wrong. I messed up already, wow. Half a cup of granulated sugar. Let's do this right. 1/3 cup of flour, a dash of salt. We're gonna whisk it. And then we're gonna add 3 egg yolks. And the best way is just to do it between the shells, I find. So we're not, we are. I was gonna say we're not gonna use these, but we're gonna use these. So we're gonna use the whites for the topping later because we're gonna make a meringue and bake it. And then 2 cups of milk, just whole milk. I think also you can use whatever kind of milk. So if you're dairy free, you can use almond or cashew. So then we're gonna whisk this together until it's well blended and then cook it over a double boiler. So I have a pot here filled with water, not filled to the top, just about an inch. You don't want the boiling water to touch the bottom of your bowl because it'll cook the mixture directly, and we're not looking for that. We're just looking for the heat to be dispersed evenly. So you're gonna set it there over moderate heat and just let it cook, stirring constantly so that the mixture doesn't curdle. And we're gonna keep cooking it until it's thickened. Oh yeah, about 10 to 12 minutes it says, or until thickened, stirring constantly. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay here, babysitting this. This is thickened, and I'll be honest, I got scared for a second because it went well over the 12 minutes stated here, and even then it didn't get as thick as I thought, but maybe when it cools it will. So the custard is done. It's more like a custard instead of a pudding. Because I cooked it longer, I don't know if there's like bits of cooked egg or not, so I'm going to strain it into a bowl through a fine mesh strainer, and that'll just make sure that it's as smooth as possible. That's done, and then we're gonna set this to the side, let it cool down slightly while we make the meringue topping. So we're gonna take the 4 whites from earlier, heat them on high until soft peaks form. So when it gets frothy like this, then it says we're gonna add the remaining 1/4 cup of sugar, and we wanna add it gradually while the mixer's going. And yeah, so you want to beat this until it gets stiff and glossy. I mean, that's what it is, stiff and glossy. So almost. So you want it to be able to stand up by itself, and this is too soft still. Okay. Almost. See? You're gonna reserve 12 wafers for the garnish and then build custard banana wafers a couple times and then top it with that. And then this one, it says you want it in a like 1 large baking dish, but I don't really have one of those. So I thought I'd do like individual servings in these little parfait glasses. Plus it'll look nicer. Oh, I just remembered something. The Nilla Wafer Company is going to be like, it's not working because you're not doing it right. You're supposed to stir in a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of vanilla to the custard when it comes off. And the reason why you do it after is because if you were to add it before while it's cooking, the heat is going to just cook off that flavoring and you won't get that strong vanilla flavor. So then, now we're ready to go. So you want to spoon some of this saucy custard on the bottom. See, I think it should have been thicker, but it wasn't thickening. But, and we're gonna add banana to it. We'll layer a few slices of banana, and then we'll add some of the Nilla Wafers. I think I can just crush a few in, and then we repeat it with more of this custard. I think it's too soft. But then maybe if you were gonna chill it, it would firm up a bit. But again, it doesn't say to chill it. Maybe it was implied. Some more banana. More crackers. Not crackers, wait, cookies. Okay, last layer of custard. It smells really good. Now we add some of the meringue. I use 2 spoons to help it out. I think that looks good. You want to bake it for 15 to 20 minutes until lightly browned. And I think that's their way of getting around the fact that these are raw whites, egg whites. If it was in one giant dish, you could put it in the oven for the 15 minutes. But I find when I do that, like to bake something that has a meringue topping, like lemon meringue pie or something, I find that the whites never get super toasty, and then they start to like melt, they like weep. And so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna switch it up. What I'm gonna do is torch them with a little kitchen torch. I swear. Julian, buy me a new one. Okay. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Maybe the custard is right. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, because I think it's setting nicely. Anyhow, that's that. Cool. Okay, so here they are. They're done. We finished them. They look great, actually. I'm impressed. Not to say that I had low expectations, but I was skeptical, especially when I was making the custard. But I am the first to admit when I was wrong, and the custard has set. So I apologize to the Nabisco Corporation. I can't even say it right. The Nabisco Corporation. So now, this is the best part. I get to try it. So let me see which one is good. This one. It looks good. I also, at the beginning, I was skeptical. I can't talk. I was skeptical because I was gonna say it was warm, and actually it's cooled down. But I don't know, that's probably because they're in individual servings, so they cool down faster, and they've been sitting here for a while. Anyhow, I'm excited to try it, so we'll see. See, look, the custard is perfect. Oh wow, 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 wow. That's good. That is good. It's slightly warm, but it's nice. It's not like super hot, which I was off put by that because I like my banana pudding cold. But this is really good. I love it, and the cookies have gotten like semi-soft, and I think that's because of the warmth from the custard. It's good. I like it. It's an A+. I figured, let me finish. I figured that I would rate each recipe, and I would say this is like a 10. Pick up a box of Nabisco Nilla Wafers and make this this original Nilla Banana Pudding. It's delicious. There's nothing else to say. Thank you for watching. Come back again and watch the other episodes to see what's in store. Thank you. Adios.